artistic voice shines through. Some people call it style. However you decide to call it, it all comes down to this need we all have to fit in, to belong to a category so that our art becomes identifiable or labeled. feel good feeling. Feel good feeling. That's what it is. Yes, it's a